everybody, Janine here, the fat vegan who's trying to lose 200 pounds and go with a more plant-based diet. So I'm doing really good with the food, and today is day 26. I weighed myself yesterday and I lost another pound, so that's 11 pounds altogether. Pretty good. My last goal that I talked about like a week ago or so, I think, was trying to walk or exercise 10 minutes every day. And I've done that every single day except for one. Kind of just had like a little bit of a meltdown on Saturday, and I just needed to veg out. So I spent the day watching movies and just not thinking. But I didn't eat very much, so I was okay. I was okay. I didn't feel terrible about myself. Which leads me to my other discussion topic for today. Guilt. Guilt from friends, from family members, from parents, from in-laws, from coworkers, from husbands, from partners, from wives, from lovers, from children, from the community as a whole, people you volunteer with. Guilt, 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 guilt. So I struggle with guilt. I'm the type of person that will do anything I can to make you happy. And if you press me or put me in a corner, I will do everything I can to try and make you happy. It is not my job to make you happy. I can barely make myself happy. So I really, really struggle with this. I feel guilty over everything I do. For you obese people out there, you understand what it's like, or anybody, not even obese, but anybody that struggles with food or is a food addict, you know what it's like when you're trying to be healthy or do certain things, and every little tiny thing, even if you're eating healthy, you analyze everything, that you put in your mouth. You're like, it's an extra 2 calories. Should I add some honey? Oh, I'm bad if I add honey twice in a row to my tea, or, every little tiny thing. I took an extra serving of beans. I know beans are healthy for me and that's part of my diet and I need the protein, but did I really need that extra serving? Every little tiny thing will make you feel guilty. So when you have decided, like I have done, to really try and change my life, I need energy. I don't have a lot of energy. Emotionally, mentally, physically. So I need every little ounce of energy I have to fight that guilt that is in my head and in my heart. So I do not need any extra guilt from the outside world. I love everybody in my life. I would give my entire being if I thought that it would help or work, but there's only so much of me to give. Since I had a family and have children, almost all of my time and energy goes to them, but I still have other commitments with friends and community and volunteering and things that I do. Every single time I try to take some extra time for myself in any area of my life, I feel guilty. A couple years ago, I tried to do this and lose weight, and I did it by joining the Y and going to exercise. Which I love to do. I did Zumba and dance classes. I love to dance. I love music. And I was losing a good amount of weight and really enjoying myself when I was in class. Outside of class, I was miserable. I felt guilty every single second I was away from my family. My kids were a couple years younger, so the twins were 8 or 7, somewhere around there. And my older son could take care of them, but they would fight right before I left, or one of the twins would be like, "Mommy, don't leave today," or my husband would be like, "How come this didn't get done?" And I just felt like no one supported me. So this time I sat down my family and I said, "Listen, this is going to be really hard for Mommy. I'm going to have good days. I'm going to have bad days. I'm going to be grouchy. I'm going to be moody. Mommy will be happy one minute, sad one next. I'm going to cry a lot. And I need your support. Any way that you can do or anything you can do to not make Mommy feel bad or guilty, I would really, really appreciate. So I'm not asking you to join me. I'm not asking you to eat plants for the rest of your life. I'm still going to cook you meat, and I'm going to sit there and watch you eat it. And all my favorite foods loaded, with butter and whatever, even though Mommy is trying to get them to be a little bit healthier too, right? But, you know, like the other day I did stir fry with, you know, kibasi in it. And I just looked at the kibasi and I was like, oh, you know, it just, oh, I miss food sometimes. But, you know, moment on the lips, forever on the hips, right? Anyway, so anything that you can do to help me out, I would appreciate it. And if you get upset with me, we can talk about it. But mommy needs to be a little bit selfish right now. I need to be. Mommy needs to be selfish because if I get healthy or healthier, this is only going to benefit you. I will have more energy to spend time with you. You will have lifelong lessons learned that will teach you how to be healthier. And it will just, mommy's quality of life will be much better, and it'll be better for you too. It's something that I need to do. And I really want to see your grandchildren, you know, or my grandchildren, your children, you know, so it's something I really need to do right now, but I can't do it without your support. And I'm not just talking to my children or my husband or my family. I'm talking to everybody in my life. If anybody sees this video, and I might actually send it to certain people in my life. I love you all, but if I cancel on you, if I don't do certain things that I said long time ago that I would do, if I skip some meetings, if I am not as readily available as I used to be, I'm sorry, but I'm trying not to cry. Sorry, but I need to do this for myself. I am tired of being morbidly obese. I am tired of feeling this way, of creaking in my knees and my legs and hurting in my back every time I get up from a chair and not wanting to. I just hate it. I hate the way that I feel and the way that I am and how I look and mostly how I feel. And I need to make a change, but I need everybody's support. So if you don't agree with me, if you think that I need to come to every single meeting or do everything that I said I was going to do or be there in the past like I have, I'm really sorry and I apologize, and I will be back eventually. But especially now in the beginning, I'm asking for support and love, and to not make me feel guilty for not being able to do those things for you, or just to even be there, that I used to do in the past. No person, and I know you moms out there especially understand what I'm talking about, because we analyze everything we do for our children, right? And whether we're doing enough or not enough, or should we do this or should we do that, or should we feed him this or should we feed him that? And it all comes with this big ball of guilt, you know, not to even mention the whole spousal thing and how much time do you spend with your husband opposed to your kids, just everything, you know, or your partner or whoever that is important to you in your life. It's just something that's very important to me, and I felt like I had to make a video of it. Sorry this went on so long. However, I needed to explain where I was at right now. And when I'm on my own and I am not asked by anybody to do anything or put pressure on to do things, I am doing really well with this diet. I am exercising every day and I'm eating really well, and I'm feeling really good about myself. But it's when I start to get that pressure from people outside of that I'm really struggling with. So if you happen to watch this and are one of those people that are a part of my life in any of those areas and you want to support me, then just text me once in a while and tell me how much you love me and you miss me and that you're okay with anything that I'm doing right now. And I would really appreciate it. Thanks.